So I get asked a lot, is it still a good time to buy a home in this market? Or are we in a bubble that's about to burst? And what I would tell you is the same thing that I would tell my mom or my sister or any family member that approached me with the same question. Um, we are in a time right now that is very unique. Post pandemic, people are very concerned about where they live, more than ever. They care about having a home office, about having a bigger yard to let either the dogs or the kids play in. They care about a lot more things than they used to when they were outside of their house working at an office all day. The other thing is, right now, people can move where they want to, who are able to work remotely, and so that's made a huge difference as far as people's willingness to move locations. And we're seeing a lot of that. We're seeing a lot of influx of people moving here to Denver because this is where they want to be. They want to be close to the mountains. And we've seen a lot of people heading to Texas, to the Carolinas, to Florida. Those are probably my top three that I've experienced this year. But we've seen a lot of movement there. And geographically, people can afford to do that now. Another great point as far as why it still makes sense to buy a home is that we have opportunity now that we're not going to have in the future. Rates are not going to be at 2.5 to 3% like they are right now forever. 3 years ago in 2018, rates were all the way up to almost 5%. And so the fact that rates are between 2.5% and 3% is ridiculous. I mean, it's a huge savings. It saves you on average $250 a month compared to where they were 3 years ago. So that's a big deal, and that's pure interest that you're just giving to the bank if you don't buy now and wait till later. Even though prices have gone up, you're still in a better spot payment-wise, I believe, now than you will be in the future. Lastly, projections. We have a huge supply and demand problem in our country that has not been solved. Builders can't build homes fast enough. You've got lots of home needs because the average first-time home buyer is just as big as the baby boomer generation right now with the millennials. The average 33-year-old, which is the average home buyer in the US, is very strong, and they actually go up in numbers the next 2 years. So it's not going to get any better over the next 2 years. We're going to have more and more demand that's going to push pricing up. So if you've had any thoughts of getting into a home, I promise you, now is a great time to do it. We've had the search results on Google for people searching, are we in a housing bubble, have gone up times 2,000 over the last year. And so lots of people are thinking about this and wondering, should I buy, should I not buy? This is absolutely something where you can't be motivated by an article that you read. You got to look at the numbers and look at the facts, and supply and demand tells the story. So if I can help you in any way, please reach out. Here's my number below, and would love to guide you through that process and let you know where we're at in the current market.